Good morning, guys. The first session after Rupert's injury, it's been 10 days of recovery. So, as usual, I just give everybody their snack and their supplements. One of the changes that I make with the supplements is I add a little bit of electrolytes in them. And the reason why I do this is because it's getting hot, and with the heat, the dogs do burn or use a lot more electrolyte salts. So I am using electrolytes on top of it, and I also increase the vitamin C. I do that by adding dried blackberry, no, not blackberry. Oh man, I'm spacing out here. My English does not know what it is. Cranberry powder. So dried cranberries. That's what I use. And also my bitches in heat, they get extra cranberry because it's a good preventative for a UTI. Come on. So we're gonna let the Goof Troof go potty. It's about 6:15 in the morning. It is very, very bright out. It's nice. It's been a really great week. On Saturday, we hit 90 degrees in April. We are April 19th today, or 20th, like I said. My week has been crazy busy, so apologies for not knowing the right date. It's either the 19th or the 20th today. It is Monday, that's for sure. And like I said, Rupert had a soft tissue issue in his foot. At metacarpal bones, some of the tendons got strained and he was limping. I took him to the orthopedic specialist, and we put him on some Truprofen, some anti-inflammatory, and he's been on that now for 10 days and he's doing a lot better. So today I'm gonna start with an easy session. I'm gonna take him outside. I think I might do some healing with him and some basic positions so I can keep the dog moving. So we'll see how that goes. And then depending on how he does in the session, we will continue the daily sessions, which is great. So for the people that are new, welcome to the Rupert series. I picked Rupert up just over a month ago on March 12th. He comes from the Czech Republic. And we are training Rupert to be a protection dog for a beautiful family. But that's not the only series again. So here in Neen, kap, hier kap. So in the subscription section of our site, if you click on my account, you will see other series, including a puppy development series, where soon, and that is from next week, I'm gonna add 2 more puppies, which is gonna be pretty cool. They're puppies from clients, where you will see me work and train with the clients and then give advice to the clients what to do with the puppy at home. And you will see all the sessions that I do with those puppies. I'm gonna put these guys in the kennel. I'm gonna let Carl out, and then I will check in with you when I have Rupert. So here we are with Mr. Rupert. We're gonna go for a potty break and then start the session. Like I said, my goal for today in my training block is to go back to healing and basic position and see how it does. This is actually the first time that Rupert is walking off leash. During recovery, I have Rupert on a leash at all times. I'm just grabbing my little octopus tripod here, guys, so I can put the camera up. So, like I said, nothing is hidden, and this is a little bit funky here. So we got that little thing, and then we're gonna go outside here and let his Rupert go potty, and then we're gonna go and start training. So I'm gonna set up the camera and I will see you in the training block. So here we are. Rupert gets rewarded for checking in, and I did drop quite a lot of food. He missed some food too. We're gonna go just back to our basic position and see what he remembers. He even offers the focus into basic position. That doesn't meet my criteria. The reason why I checked out is because I gave him a lot of food. And again, Darla was here, that is coming out of heat, so that gives him a big distraction. Rupert? Rupert! And he is literally gone right now. This, like I said, this is the first time he's off leash, and he's taken off. Rupert, come! Yeah, I lost him. The salience of the smell is bigger, so he's absolutely giving me the big finger right now. He's in my front yard. Rupert, come! So there he comes. I'm gonna reinforce him for coming. And that happens, guys, when you take a little training break and the dog's been on leash and the bitches are in heat, and you will regress just a little bit. Although I kept feeding him by hand, I did not do any off-leash work. So he looks at the hand in healing. I'm gonna work just a little bit on focus here. I'm gonna do one step and then focusing on my hand. No, he's so obsessed and still by the hand here. That is something that we will continue to work on, and what obviously is going to be pretty hard with this guy. So if I move with the hand here, he is not He doesn't look at the hand. I'm going to stick with training the focus. And then I want to see if he follows the leg. And there he was. And believe it or not, a cat just arrived on my gravel behind my trailer. And he's not chasing it, which is amazing. Although this was not perfect, I reward an approximation there of not looking at the hand while I'm moving. And as you can see, the hand for him after this 10-day break has gotten even worse. And it's a dog that does not like to focus at all. I mentioned this in my previous sessions before. Some dogs absolutely hate eye contact, and this is one of these dogs. They cannot stand it. So it takes a little bit longer for these dogs to grab it. Just be patient, it will always come. It's all about repetition and not getting frustrated. Some dogs are very natural and they throw focus very quickly. And then you have trainers that will punish the dog for not looking and start applying leash pressure and give the dog corrections for not looking, which is not the way I do it. As you can see, as soon as he needs to have prolonged eye contact, he just checks out and avoids me. He's good for 1 to 2 seconds, but anything longer and he starts avoiding eye contact. And that is the behavior that you get, combined with, you know, the bitch in heat that was just out here and peed everywhere. We just need to stick to our program. If he doesn't check in basic position and doesn't give eye contact, he does not get rewarded. And you can see how fast you can regress with a little injury if you're only 1 month into the work. But it will come also back really quickly. I'm gonna step out here. Like I said, he is avoiding me because he does not like the eye contact. I want to ask one more repetition and then I'm going to cancel. Okay, game over. So guys, as you can see, we had a little bit of a rough start. Rupert had a break from the injury from 10 days. So we're gonna go back into the training routine. I wanna stick with these exercises, basic position, focus, not looking at the hands, and then eventually healing. Those are the training blocks that will come for the rest of the day. So I will see you in the next sessions. Okay, bye-bye. Good morning, guys. Tuesday, April 20th. I just took care of my kennels and had a good training session with Falca. Time for the goof troop here. We're gonna let them out. And then they had all their supplements for the morning. And they had also about a 10-minute break. That's what they do. And we are going to get our body break. It is a lot colder morning than it was yesterday. So yesterday afternoon I went tracking with Jeff and we tried to drone out, and with all that going on, all my batteries were drained. And I didn't have my external mic on too, so we did run in some audio trouble, what meant that I wasn't really able to film the session with Rupert yesterday afternoon because, like I said, all my batteries were drained and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I did go ahead and did another session. That went okay, very similar as the session in the morning. I would say 10% to 20% better focus than I had in the morning. So what I'm going to do today is What I'm going to do today is putting the basic position and finding the leg on an audible cue before I continue focus. So I'm going to make sure that Rupert knows finding the left leg and basic position, that he knows that's perfectly in the on an audible cue, and that will give me a chance to bring in the hand again, not as a visual cue, but then as a distraction that he can't look at. So I'm basically going to fade out the visual cue first, then with putting everything on an audible cue, then I'm going to repeat that and make sure that he's good in performing the behavior on an audible cue. And when that is great, I'm going to bringing the hand again as a distraction and tell him that he can't look at the hand because of the audible cue. So I think that's going to make it a lot easier for him and increase the clarity. So that's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm excited for the session. Today we are going to have also a busy day. We're going to go tracking later this morning. We're going to launch the drone and have another session, this time with Ken and Shiru and with Agrippa, the 8-month-old, 9-month-old Malinois puppy, who is an excellent tracker, by the way. Hi, Benny. So Benny loves the spring grass. It's so sweet. All the dogs are kind of addicted to eating the spring grass here. So, and Benny needs to go to the bathroom. Hi, Boona. Say hi to the group. Hi, Boons. Come on. We want to put these guys into the kennel and check my audio. I didn't know if I put my mic on. Actually, that would have been stupid, because I would have been rambling here for 5 minutes without you guys hearing me, which would not be a surprise. I do that kind of stuff. So we're gonna put these guys in the kennel. I'm gonna let Carl out, and then I'm gonna go grab Rupert, and then we'll go into the session. So I will see you then. So we're on our way to get Rupert and give him his potty break. He will be excited. And you hear Riker here. He is absolutely jealous. I'm checking my mic again because of the mic problems that I had yesterday. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna go potty. I really like the dog. He's super cool. Yeah, people has asked me what this card is. People thought this was for cricket, but it's not for cricket. It's for scent, drug detection, scent discrimination, explosive detection. So this is a carousel. The boxes go into that carousel, and then inside of these boxes we put scent, and then the dog walks around the carousel and is able to sniff every box and then can indicate the correct box. So we're gonna go let Rupert go potty. Come on, bud. Go potty. So I'm gonna prepare my camera. I'm gonna set everything up, and then I will see you in the session. Volgen. 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 He's hearing the sprinklers. Again, he is more distracted than normally. Volgen. I don't know if you guys hear the sound of the sprinkler, but my sprinklers in my back yard are going. It's that time of year, and since his injury, he's gotten more and more distracted because we had an interruption in the training that we did, and that is a normal thing. As you can see, I fed him by hand without asking for anything, so that is why he got more obsessed by the hand. And it's the smells, the spring smells, the pollen, the birds, and of course the residual odor from Darla in heat. It is getting better. However, she is at the end of her heat cycle. And he has a lot of trouble. We did got a big step back here in our training. And that is life, guys. That is real life. If you get injured, you will drop back quite a couple steps and develop other problems. So I'm gonna fade out the hand here and work on following and basic position. So I'm gonna give him an approximation of the basic position cue. Following. As you can see, extremely obsessed by the hand. Following. I got cars coming and somebody came out of my door. That is my wife. Following. It is 6:30 in the morning, but my neighbor probably had night shift and came home from work. Following. Yeah. Following. As you can see, he is very occupied, and I am going to try different things here. Following. He is extremely occupied by my front yard. And the neighbors, all my neighbors are out following. I live on a farm. As you can see, he is not doing well at all. And so, following. And this session is falling apart big time. And so you can see that even I struggle. Follow him. It's like the dog has forgotten everything. No. Follow him. You see how obsessed he is by the hand. So, one of the things that I realize here is that putting the audible cue on the behavior is actually making it worse, because he has no idea what to do without the visual cue, and he is too obsessed in the visual cue, he's too obsessed by the hand. So I'm gonna try something different. Follow him. And that doesn't work either. Follow him. And again, he's very occupied here. I might need to go back into my indoor training area. However, like you could see, it's pretty full with equipment right now. I'm preparing another class, another course, and I'm limited in space, so I am forced to train outside here. I'm just gonna wait for the behavior now. And I don't know if you can hear it on the audio here, but there are hundreds and hundreds of birds. There's coyotes in the back. I do wear a lavalier mic, so I don't think that picks it up. However, Rupert picks up every sound that he hears right now, and hence he is so distracted. So not the ideal conditions, even though sound is not a very salient order for the dog. However, in this case, it is so abundant that it throws him off. Come on, okay. Volging. And then here he's back to the ground, smelling Darla. I'm going back to the hand outside and teaching him that he can't look at it. I think that is going to be the best method compared to what I've tried and what the results that I had yesterday compared to this morning. You can see that the ground is still very, and the birds and the cats, it is absolutely a big change, yeah, in 10 days. That's what happens when we don't train consistent every day. You have these results, and then we need to fix it. And he's also not motivated. And now my neighbor's dogs are barking. As you can see on the behavior, he picks that up immediately. That is an alert bark. Yeah, that is an alert bark. And he's gonna try to explore. And I mentioned this before, Rupert is a dog that absolutely hates eye contact. Even when we're in the chair, we're petting him, he's relaxed. He avoids the eyes at all cost. And the sounds are incredible. It is actually too much for him. As you can see, he's checking out here. I'm gonna cancel the session. He does not get any more breakfast. So as you can see, the ideal situations were not here. Outside, it's very distracting, both smells and sound. I got into a lot of trouble. The sounds right now are absolutely throwing him off, and there's still a couple of pea spots here from Darla, which he's very attracted to. But the lesson learned, guys, is that when your dog is injured and you can't train the movements, and I just trained engagement and hand feeding, is that eventually your dog, like here, will regress. And then bringing him back into the training area where the distractions actually became more compared to before he was injured, because of the heat cycle, it kind of happens when he got injured, then everything seems to fall apart. The best thing for me to do is to clean out my indoor training area, get all the space back, and then start there again and bring the dog back outside. He's not going to get the rest of his breakfast as he's not earned it. Again, my rules, everything in a dog's life he needs to earn. Nothing in a dog's life is free, and his behavior has consequences. So checking out with me means that he's not going to eat. So I'm going to wrap this session up. I'm going to see if I can get him back, and then I will see you in the next session. Hey guys, so I decided to actually take the dogs for a hike here, for a walk. I'm here with Rupert and Darla. Rather than putting another official training session in, I'm going to take them for a walk. I'm here with my friends Ken and Jeff. They're gonna join me, and so that way Rupert has a little bit of exercise, moderate exercise, which is going to be better for his leg. And then the two dogs are together. So that way it's a little bit smoother transition, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous. And then I saw the forecast. It's going to rain again in the next couple of days. So I want to take advantage of the hike. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow into the other training session. So tomorrow morning we'll do another focus session. But for now, we're gonna relax, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the walk, and I will see all of you later.